Welcome to the very first episode of Box Battles here at the Booster Box.
Today we're going to be diving in with some gameplay footage with the all-new Bloomburrow Precon decks.
That's right, we're going to be pitting these powerful decks against each other in a thrilling match.
Which commander will end up on top?
Stay tuned and find out. Let's get started.
Hello, my name is Alexis, and today we are playing the Bloomburrow Commander Precon decks. I am going to play Bello, Bard of the Trash. I will turn non-equipment and artifacts, non-aura enchantment into creatures and attack all my friends.
What's up, everybody? It's Trey from the Booster Box here. Today I'll be playing Zinnia, Valley's Voice. It's a big bird bard. We're gonna make a bunch of small creatures that have offspring and make this bird even bigger.
Hi, my name's Matt. I'll be playing Hazel of the Rootbloom. This creature can tap for mana, depending on other creature tokens that I tap for that mana, and then it creates additional tokens at end step.
Hey, I'm Sean. I'm here playing Mrs. Bumbleflower today. It is the Bant Group Hug deck. I'm just going to be trying to cast spells to get my opponents to draw cards to put +1/+1 counters on things, and then the second time I cast a spell, I'll draw 2 cards. So I'm just kind of helping everyone out and seeing what happens.
Group hug.
Woo! All right, let's see who goes first.
Cool.
Me again.
Wow. I think it's broken.
Let's get started.
If
I
I'm being
will
honest.
start by drawing for turn. He's intertapped. No. I will play a forest for my land for turn, and then I will pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. I will play Temple of Plenty and Scry. I'll put that on the bottom and pass.
Draw for turn. I will play a forest, tap. Turn 1, Soul Ring.
DJ.
So she's cheating. Sweet. Awesome.
Target. Good to got a target.
I will go ahead and pass my turn.
Pass your turn, All right, upkeep, draw. Terramorphic Expanse, and I'll pass the turn.
All right.
Some good fair magic right there.
Upkeep, draw.
No Soul Ring?
I
Everybody's
will
not that
play a swamp, and then I will tap 2 and play Golgari's Signet, mana rock, and pass my turn.
All right, we'll untap, upkeep, draw. Plains, and I'm gonna tap 1 and a green to Farseek. I'll search my library for a
ramping.
plains, island, swamp, or mountain, put it on the battlefield tapped. I'll pass from there.
Draw. I will play Carbolson Forest. With that, I will go ahead and...
Isn't the cheat?
Wow. Tap. Green. 1 floating to play Rapid Growth. And then I will go ahead and
Copy
search
that.
my library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. With that, I'll pass my turn.
That's a very green thing to do. End of your turn, I will also search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped. All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's see here. I think I want to do a little bit of ramping myself. So I'll play a mountain. And then we'll do 2 for a Mind Stone. And that's it. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Tainted Wood for my land for turn. Tap into the Golgari's Signet, and 1 for Bastion of Remembrance. When it enters, it creates a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So if that enters, whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain a life. That will end my turn.
Okay, we will untap, draw for turn. I will play a land for turn. A Canopy Vista coming in on tap because I have 2 basic lands. And is it time? Are we doing it?
It's about that time.
I think
It's
we're
time
doing
for
it.
the funny bunny.
You bumbling?
We're playing the bunny. Miss Bumbleflower's here. I'll pass from there.
All right. Untap.
That's Ms. Bumbleflower.
Yep.
We've got 1 commander on the field. 3 more to go.
All right. Land for turn. I will then play...
Third one.
Tap 1, float 1 for Bello, Bard of the Brambles. And then 1, 2, 3, or 3.
Yeah, I thought it was Bard of the Trash.
Currently, I don't have no trash to play, so I'll pass my turn.
All right, untap, keep, and draw. I guess we'll just go with a Clifftop Retreat. That'll come into the battlefield untap because I have a mountain. we will just ramp some more. Why not? I'll tap 2 for a Ornithopter of Paradise. That's what you call a mana dork. Then I'll pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Tap, green, tap into the Golgari 3 and Tireless Provisioner. I will then play Forest, triggering Tireless Provisioner's landfall, creating a food or treasure token. I will choose to create a treasure token. Tap these 2 for Sword of the Squeak. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature I control with base power toughness 1, and whenever a hamster, mouse, rat, or squirrel I control enters, I may attach it to that creature. I will then P the T. Pass the turn.
Sword of the Squeak.
P the T.
P the T.
We will untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play
Spill.
an island. So I'm about to cash something, so we're gonna have to take into account that Mrs. Bumbleflower is gonna let someone draw a card when I do that.
I'll gladly be your friend.
I think everyone wants to be my friend, that's the problem. I'm gonna tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
Look, we're soul friends.
I don't want to.
How many cards are in everyone's hands?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3.
5.
Since
You can draw a card.
Thank
Well,
you.
And that will let me put a +1/+1 counter on Miss Bumbleflower. Then I'm gonna tap 1 more blue for a wizard class. That will give me no maximum hand size at level 1, which will give me another Miss Bumbleflower trigger. I'm gonna do Alexis this time. You can draw a card. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Miss Bumbleflower, and since it's the second time this has happened, I will draw 2 cards.
where's the love? Where's my hug at?
So we're gonna go to combat from here. I am going to swing Mrs. Bumbleflower over here.
You give me a card and then you hit me?
I mean,
Seems
the
pretty
only
fair to me.
person I didn't,
Love hate
the only person I didn't give a card as a flying blocker, so it's kind of rough out here.
What is it, a 2?
It's just a 3
Oh.
or a
3/7.
3/7
I guess-
in the air
Okay, I have
with
no
vigilance.
blocks. No blocks.
Okay.
Take 3.
3
Yep,
Commander.
I am going to pass my turn from main phase 2.
All right, untap. Draw. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Tenders, Shroot.
Tender shoot. Try it.
What does that do?
At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green sapling creature. Saplings you control get +2/+2 as long as you have the city's blessing. And then I will go into play this. When this comes into play, return a land you control to the owner's hand. So I will return this to hand. Trey, I will go into combat and I will
Don't hit me, please.
swing at you.
You get a blocker. You're fine.
You do have a
You got a
blocker.
blocker?
It's very interesting that you would swing at me.
You do have a blocker.
I knew you would do this. Tap 1. And I
That's not how it works.
will path to exile it.
Oh.
All right. What happens?
You
with
may
that
get a
now?
basic land from your library, though. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I'll gladly take a land.
Pretty good. Next time, don't swing at me.
I will pass
We
my
can
turn.
be friends. Untap. Upkeep and draw.
At the beginning of each upkeep, I'll create a sapling.
Well, that's gonna get annoying. 3 for a commander.
No.
It's the big bird. All right. I think from there, I'm just gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
At your upkeep, I'll also create a sapling.
I'm going to play Ornreef of the Vastwood. It enters tapped. Create a treasure token from Tireless Provisioner's landfall trigger.
Token deck's popping off.
Tap land, tap into the Golgari Signet, Forest, Swamp for 4, and play my commander, Hazel the Rootbloom. When this squirrel enters, I will attach Sword of the Squeak to it.
Squeak.
Currently, it is only providing a +1/+1 bonus from the soldier token. Pass the turn, creating a copy of a token I control. I will create a copy of this soldier.
Okay.
At your upkeep, I'll create another sapling.
Untap, upkeep. Draw. Play a land for turn, I believe. it will be in a Dark Art Waste. 1, 2, and a green for a Mana Gorger Hydra. It has
good.
trample, and whenever a player casts a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. I have a Miss Bumbleflower trigger. You can draw a card, Alexis.
Gladly.
Congratulations.
That'll put
Thank
a
you
+1/+1 counter on my Miss Bumbleflower, sorry. Independent.
You ascended, by the way.
It's pretty cool.
I do. I saw 10. My saplings are now 2/2s.
A card
No,
in the
plus
city's blessing.
2/2s.
Yeah, there are 3
Oh,
threes.
they are 3/3s. They are bad boys.
Pretty good. Congratulations.
It's getting out of hand.
There's 3. Come on.
And then I'm going to, I believe I have enough for this. I need a blue, a green, and 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attempt to cast Octomancer, and it has an option to gift someone an octopus.
I can take an octopus.
Sure.
Just don't attack me with
Give
that.
the token like another token.
Because at the beginning of each
Is it an
step,
eight-
I
what-
can create
what is it?
It will be an 8/8 octopus.
8/8 octopus.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
I'm going to gift you an 8/8 octopus.
I appreciate that.
I think I have an 8/8 octopus over here for you. If not, we can draw one. Here you go. And then at the beginning of each end step, create a token that's a copy of target creature token that entered the battlefield this turn.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's,
You got 2
That's a good card.
That's
I
a
like
good
that card.
Especially with all the tokens
And then
being created.
we'll have another Miss Bumbleflower trigger. Who hasn't drawn?
Trey.
Well, she got the first draw. I got the octopus, I think.
All right, Trey, you can have a card, fine.
Wow. The pity draw.
I'll draw 2 cards as well. Then in combat, I am going to attack you, Trey.
Give you a card and hit you. You did the same to me.
5 in the air.
5 commander.
Yeah.
No path?
Just because
Yeah, you got a path?
You got another path?
Nope,
that
but I have a
bird
blocker.
that bird gets a little scary.
I'm gonna block that.
That's fine, and I'll pass.
All right.
And then at the end step, I'm going to create a copy of an 8/8 octopus.
At my upkeep, I will create another sapling. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3 green, 4 green. I lied. 4 green. And an additional mana to play Unnatural Growth.
Oh, she's popping.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Interesting.
So, at the beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until the end of turn. Yeah, it's a little good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, because I have ascended, I have the city's blessing, so I will put this here,
Nice.
and then I will send.
One currently can attack.
I have
Yep,
4 eligible blockers at the moment. Did you cast a spell as well? Because that will put a +1/+1.
I did
counter.
Unnatural Growth.
Mana Gorger Hydra.
All right, I will send. This seems a little harsh, but 3 at you, Trey. So
There.
6.
Six.
Six.
Yeah.
So in total 18. I'll take 18.
I will play my land for turn. And with that, I will pass.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm smelling a board wipe somewhere.
Are
I
you-
don't know who has
Draw
it,
for-
but someone
Did you-
has one. End step trigger.
Yeah, I will make a Sapperling, I believe,
Yep.
is what you made.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Alrighty. We all good? I played my land for the turn.
You're making every turn.
He's going to offspring stuff, and I'm going to take whatever he offsprings.
Let's see here.
Taking his children.
Yeah.
We'll
Sadly.
do
Copying his children.
Rumpelstiltskin's over here.
Copying, okay.
tap 3 for Thopter Engineer. And because of my commander,
+1/+1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra.
because of my commander, I will pay 2 to Offspring, which will make me a copy. So we'll put a couple triggers on the stack here. First things first, when Thopter Engineer enters, it will create a 1/1 Thopter. And it will give artifact creatures I control haste. Then, because of Offspring, we'll make a copy of Thopter Engineer. Slide that right there. And when that one enters, it will also make a Thopter. So with that, we have 4/1/1. So that'll give my commander +4 +0. And I will just pass the turn.
At your end step, I'm going to make a token copy of the token copy of Thopter Engineer.
All right, that is a 1/1. So you will also get a 1/1.
You got a copy token?
Yeah, sure.
That will also create me
And
a
a
Thopter.
Sure do.
Hand over all the tokens.
At double key upkeep, I will make a sapling.
Oh, don't.
You don't want saplings to short?
Come on, they're 3/3.
All right, just checking.
This one gave me 2.
True. I will untap, upkeep, no triggers, draw. Oh, good, another land. I will play land for turn. It will create another treasure. Do 2 Tireless Provisioner. Tap these 2, tap into Golgari's Signet. That's 3, 4, 5. These 2 swamps. To play the old Acorn Gang. It is Menace, Trample, Reach, 5/5. Squirrels I control have tap. Target squirrel gets +2/+2, gains trample to end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever 1 or more squirrels I control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. I will tap this to put a +1/+1 counter on each green creature that enter the battlefield this turn. Putting a +1 onto the old Acorn Gang. And then P the T. And I'm going to create a copy of a soldier and not the octopus because I feel like that would maybe be not so good, seeing as you would just copy it.
At your end step, I'm going to create a token or a copy of a sapling.
Okay.
At your upkeep, I will create a sapling.
We'll untap, upkeep. This one enters untapped if I control an island, Hinterland Harbor. So from here, we will play something. 1 white and 1 colorless for Jolly Gerbils. Whenever you gift a card, or whenever you give a gift to draw a card, it doesn't have to be a card because I gave someone an octopus. And then we have a Miss Bumbleflower trigger on the stack and a Mana Gorger Hydra trigger on the stack. That'll put a +1/+1 on Mana Gorger Hydra. And then cards in hand.
I have 3 cards and they're all lands.
4.
I have 5.
You don't need to believe me, but believe me.
Double T can draw a card.
Thank you.
You got an octopus.
He does have an octopus.
No,
It just doesn't sound like it's doing a ton for him when I let him.
really, I appreciate it. It's
And then from here, I'm going to tap 1 and a green to gift double T another card. I'm going to play Wear Down. If I gift someone a card, I can destroy 2 artifacts or enchantments. I also have cast a spell, which will put a +1/+1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. I will have a second trigger here. Alexis, you can draw a card this time. And I will draw 2 cards because it was the second time the ability has activated. Then from here, the Wear Down, my targets will be Unnatural Growth and that card's
thing.
crazy. What are you talking
super crazy.
It's super cute. Keep it
And I've got
See that
2.
snarly wolf?
I'll do the squirrel thing.
That was some good targets.
My squirrel.
Bye-bye, Sword of the
in. I'm a little sad about it, but I don't mind double T's. No offense.
Not the Sword of the Squeak.
Sad.
Sword of the Squeak.
Okay, and then from here,
Graveyard
we are
somewhere.
gonna go to combat.
Put this enchantment over here.
And Mrs. Bumbleflower is attacking someone. Trey, I feel bad for you at this point, so.
I appreciate the pity.
I haven't attacked you yet. Double T, do you have any flyers?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to swing a 7/11 Miss Bumbleflower.
I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage.
It's just 7.
It's just 7 commanders. You're good.
It's not 21.
7.
We're fine. We're
It's just
fine.
7.
It's not
We're good.
21.
We're good. We're good.
The bunny is popping off.
And from here, I'm going to pass my turn.
All right. At my own upkeep, make a sapling.
You having fun?
Saplings.
Oh, and at my end step, I'm going to make another sapling because that was the only creature that entered during my turn.
Draw.
Corey hates this
Your
deck
turn.
too.
I will go ahead and bring out my commander. So this will cost me 5. I'll tap red Not a red, sorry. Now a red.
Mana Gorger trigger.
Green.
Look at all those saplings.
Look at all those sapperlings. All right, I'll tap a green, 1 mana, 2 mana for Asika's Chariot. When Asika's Chariot enters the battlefield, create 2 green cat tokens. Whenever it attacks, it'll create a copy of a target token that I control. And since I have my commander in play, this is going to be a 4/4 elemental creature. In addition to its other types, it also is indestructible, has haste, and whenever this does damage to combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card. All right, I will go to combat. These guys just came in. I will swing. You gonna block? No, just kidding. I will
not gonna
swing.
block.
Okay, I'll declare attackers. I will attack with Asika's.
If there's one thing my deck's doing right now, it's blocking.
Saplings? Saplings? Saplings?
Yes.
3 saplings your way with Bello, and then 4 saplings your way.
Okay. How big are they?
They're only
Where's the
3/3s.
the cat thing going?
Oh, I guess maybe that's not a good choice.
I just have a few big things.
I will block with a 3/5, an 8/8, and a 6/6.
And Asika's, does it hit?
Was that also going at me? That was
Yep.
just 3 saplings.
3 saplings and Asika's your way, and then
Gotcha.
4 saplings your way. I think I'm just gonna lose all my saplings now.
I will block Asika's with the 8/8, and then 2 saplings, and then take a sapling.
I'm gonna block 3 of the sapperlings with bigger things than sapperlings, and 1 with a sapperling.
All right,
Bye-bye,
so
saplings.
I have 1 sapling, right?
Yeah, because your sapperlings are
And
bigger
then-
than my sapperlings.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. All right,
It's fine. I will take 3 damage from my sapling,
just my poor little sapling.
At least the Seekers is
and then you
indestructible.
created a copy of a token you control, correct?
Correct, I will at her attack, so I will create another sapling. Come back here.
More sapling.
More saplings since I just sacrificed all mine for nothing.
Also, you're gonna get 3
Yeah.
more by the time you get back to your turn.
They're back.
Yeah, you're fine.
Look at that.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm
chilling.
just gonna pass my turn.
At your end step, I'm gonna make a cat.
So it's on me, huh? Upkeep and draw.
Gift an
Hey,
octopus is
upkeep,
crazy.
I'll make a sapling from the grave.
sapling.
Just kidding, just a sapling.
Land for turn. We'll just do a blue and a blue. And we'll tap for 3. And I will play Stolen by the Fae. I'm going to return target creature with converted mana value X, X being 3,
Okay.
to its owner's hand and create that many on 1 blue fairies.
Okay.
I'm going to return my Thopter Engineer to my hand and make 3 fairies in its place.
With a +1/+1 counter on mana gorger.
Alrighty.
I'm going to tap this for a green, sacrifice a treasure token, and play Cash Grab, mill 4 cards. I may put a permanent card from among those cards milled this way into my hand. If I control a squirrel, before I return a squirrel card to my hand in this way, create a food token. So, Nadir's Nightblade, Tear Asunder, Gilded Goose. I'm going to return Nadir's Nightblade to my hand, and since I control a squirrel, I will create a food token.
I'll just pass. Just gonna hold up some blockers and some mana and pass.
At your end step, I'm gonna make a fairy.
At your upkeep,
Creature token.
I will make a sapling.
Untap, upkeep, no upkeep, trigger, draw.
Don't want a sapling.
Those are the backup ones in case.
Nobody makes
I
one.
just need, those are the just
Play
in
a land
case
for turn,
tokens.
trigger landfall, creates a treasure
Blind
token.
sapling would be better. I agree.
1 green into the Golgari Signet to play Wolf Willow Haven. I'll attach it to this land. Whenever this land is tapped for mana, I add an additional green. Tap Swamp for Nested Shambler. It's a 1/1 creature zombie. When Nested Shambler dies, create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is Nested Shambler's power. I will then tap 2 and 3 for Nadir's Nightblade. It is a 1/3 elf warrior. Whenever a token I control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. Go to combat. The Acorn Gang is swinging at you, Trey.
Sure. How big is it?
It is a 6/6 menace, trample, reach.
I'll just take 6.
Awesome. Since 1 or more squirrels I control dealt damage to a player, I get to draw a card. That great, another land. Okay, cool. Yep, that's
exciting.
That's it. that is my turn. I am PND.
Commander trigger. Usually shared octopus.
I will create another soldier token.
All right, I'll make a sapperling.
At your upkeep, Sapperling.
Untap. I'll keep drawing. It'll be this filter land. Overflowing Basin. Pay 2. We need a blue, a green, and a white. To play Mr. Foxglove. He's a fox rogue with lifelink, and whenever Mr. Foxglove attacks, draw cards equal to the number of cards in defending player's hand minus the number of cards in your hand. If you didn't draw cards this way, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Now we have a couple triggers, a Managorda trigger, and a Mrs. Bumbleflower trigger. Trey, I'm gonna let you draw a card.
You're so nice.
I just felt like it was right. We're gonna attempt to go to combat from here. He is in an 11. Sheesh. How many of these 2/2s or whatever they are? 3/3s?
3/3s.
Sheesh, that's a lot of 3/3s.
Send it my way, please.
Nah, no. I'm gonna send Mrs. Bumbleflower your way. And
She's a flyer or no?
Yeah, she does fly.
I'm gonna tap this for 2 mana and sacrifice this food token to gain 3 life. And additionally, since the token left the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
So you're attacking me for 7?
It'll be 8 in there.
I declare no blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, boy.
And I will pass my turn.
At my upkeep, I'll make a sapling. What's everybody's biggest creature?
8/8 for me. You've got the
It's an 11, I believe.
3. Toughness or power?
8 and 11 are my big ones.
Clarifying question.
It'll
Are
be-
you gonna kill my stuff?
I cannot confirm.
I can't confirm or deny.
Seems like a yes to me.
I will play Land for turn. Comes in tapped. And then I will go to combat. Swing all my saplings. And my chariot. And keep that guy, I guess, up.
You've got cats too.
You do have cats, too.
Sure, I'll swing my cats. Sean.
Okay. What all does this mean?
So
Is something
3,
happening?
What?
3,
happened?
6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Okay.
7 3/3s.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
And,
block everything.
4/4. Indestructible. And then 2 2/2s.
You get a token when Cat Chariot attacks.
Create a token. Token
Create
of
a
a
cat
copy.
token.
Yep, on attack.
Oh, let's see what we're doing.
I'll create a sapling.
So we probably just block. We put something that won't die in front of the thing, that's fine. And then we'll kill 1, 2 of the sapperlings for sure. And put this guy in front of 1 because I think I've played all the gift cards at this point. No,
Wait, that doesn't die.
it's not
That's a
gonna-
2/3.
Those are 3.
Ma'am,
Those are 2
That was
2s.
me.
ma'am.
These are 2/2s.
I'm gonna put it in front of a cat then,
Me.
to be petty. And then how many more things are unblocked?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll put 4 sapperlings out,
So 2 left.
and I'll put these 2 things.
Oh, that was the copy of.
Yeah, it's also just a 1/1.
So, yeah.
1/1 and a 2/2 cat.
How many cats are attacking me? I'll put a cat in front of a cat.
So your cat
Goodbye,
dies.
Yeah, and then so we kill 2 cats.
It stays alive, I think, isn't it? Is it 2/3?
Technically, it does stay alive because it was in front of a cat. The sapperlings die.
And then I
Yeah, I think that's all blocks.
guess I should have played this prior to attacks. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely should have played this prior to the attacks. Bootleg stash. I was going to do something else, but I changed my mind. And then I will, let's see, tap 2 for this guy. Gatala's Primal Hunger. I'm only tapping 2 because my power toughness is more than 10, and it says, this costs less to cast where X is the total power of creatures you control. So,
That's good.
seems a little great, I'm not gonna lie. All right, pass turn.
Pass turn. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna untap all these beautiful lands. Not as many as Sean, but we're doing all right.
Are you increasing your aggro trigger?
Yeah.
Your
Draw for their
upkeep,
turn.
sapling,
Well, that's pretty good.
Bootlegger and
Oh, she did 2?
Yeah.
Oh, we're cooking.
and then sapling from
Swing that 12 at me.
this guy.
All triggers good.
Yes.
All right.
I just don't want to get trampled.
We'll play a land for the turn. We're gonna do a little trick you guys have seen before. We're gonna tap 3 for a Thopter Engineer, and we're gonna offspring it. So same thing will happen again.
Oh, sorry, there was an Octomancer trigger. Can I have a sapperling back?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
So we'll have a copy of it that it will be a 1/1, and we'll
This
make
card's very funny.
2 more Thopters. So we're at 4 in total.
Hey, I want some Thopter. I'm kidding. I want the other guy.
All right.
Doctors fly, man.
more thought.
I know, but you get a Thopter if you take the other guy. It's 2 for 1.
We'll tap 1 for a Fortune Teller's Talent.
What tokens does that make?
This makes no tokens, but it allows me to look at the top card of my library at any time. For now, we still got 2 more levels to go. So now we have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 commander damage on the table.
Nice.
That is pretty good.
I don't have a flyer.
Double T, I'm gonna hit you for 11.
What?
Air.
Why?
You hit me with a 6/6.
I drew a card. That was all that was.
I hope that card was worth it.
And he didn't forget.
One does not forget.
Alrighty, so
I'll be honest, I did hit
with
you for
that,
like 16.
I think I'm gonna pass my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna look at the top card, because I can do that.
I will untap.
While you untap them.
And at your end step, I'm going to make a token copy of the token copy of Thopter Engineer. Can I please have another copy token?
I just got rid of these things. What the heck?
Upkeep,
In response,
trigger,
I'm gonna look at the top card.
draw.
Here you go.
I will also need a Thopter token.
My boards are getting.
I can just put a
out of
dice on
control.
this one. Don't worry about it. 2 Thopters.
Play Evolving Wilds on entry, creating a.
You played 2 spells on
treasure
your
token.
turn.
I'm going to tap sack Evolving Wilds to find a basic battlefield tapped, which, when it enters, will trigger Tireless Provisioner, creating another treasure token. Let's go with this forest. From here, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tap sacrifice 4 treasures, which makes all opponents lose 4 life, and I gain 4 life due to Nadir's Nightblade. And with that floating 4 mana, I will play Maskwood Nexus. Creatures I control are every creature type. The same is true for creature spells you control, creature cards I own that aren't on the battlefield. I'm now going to tap this squirrel and give Nested Shambler +2/+2. I will then tap these 4 other squirrels.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
To increase it by an additional 8. So
Nice.
it has +10. It has +10, +10, and trample. Sure. This other squirrel, Target's Provisioner. And then I'm going to send this at user.
How big is it?
So enter combat and attack. It is 4, 5, 6. 6 creatures plus 2, so plus 12. So it is a 13/13 trample.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say no blocks.
Okay.
And then I will respond after declaring no blocks. I'm gonna attempt to pay 3 mana for Riot Control. I would gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control and prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn.
No.
Seems pretty good to me.
That seems too good to me.
It's a lot of life, sir.
Yeah. It's not my creatures though. So it's not as much.
I mean,
I got a lot of creatures.
Wait, each creature we
all
control?
creatures. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
I'll count mine first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
It's not a creature right now.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, yeah.
Neither is that.
Oh, okay.
Only
because
on your
it's
turn.
Just a
Okay,
creature.
so 13. I only have 13.
All right, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 32, 33, 34.
Okay.
So you get 34 life.
Lord.
You didn't want to just block with the Mana Gorger?
I
You didn't just want to
had
lose
this
it?
spell for a while.
Because it would kill it. It would kill the creature.
Well, that is a
It felt like a good time before the
Great
board wipe to try to grab all this
play.
life. You never know.
Why would I wipe my own?
Well, due to my creatures not dealing combat damage, that doesn't trigger, so I don't get a draw off of it.
There was also
you
a-
didn't block and let this die, so I don't get to create tokens from it dying. I have nothing else I
Sorry.
can do.
When I cast that spell, there's also a Miss Bumbleflower trigger.
Right.
You gave me the most life, so you can have a card.
Unintentionally, but sure.
I will go to end step, and then I will create a copy of this squirrel.
Okay. I'll make a copy of
So I
a
make-
Saprolings.
Did you make an 8/8 squirrel?
Sapling's funnier.
Then I'd have to delineate that this one's a squirrel octopus and the other one's a regular octopus.
It's only that I control.
Draw for 2. Oh, that's not a good card right now. So this will enter the battlefield tapped, and I will scry 1. We're gonna pay a blue and a white for Quain, Itinerant Meddler. That will put a Mrs. Bumbleflower trigger on the stack. Alexis, you can draw another card.
Heck yeah!
And then for this time, I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra to give it flying until the end of the turn. We're going to go to combat from here. And I'm going to send Mana Gorger Hydra at Trey.
Does it have trample?
It does have trample and it's flying.
Trample and flying?
And I'm going to send Mrs. Bumbleflower this way. It's just
You
a
could not do that.
8, 9, 14. And those
Some
are
octopuses.
declared attacks.
Wait, are they flyers? Oh my goodness.
I guess this
They
side,
are flyers.
I don't have anything good for this guy, so I'm not going to attack them.
So I guess I'll block with 7 flyers
Okay.
and take 4.
This is a 12, 17, 18 in the air.
Block with 7 flyers and take,
11? Are they all 1/1s?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't think it would actually kill you.
All right. Good game.
It was nice knowing you.
That's what, 6, 9?
9 coming there. And main phase to
Avenge me.
avenge you. Avenge me. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass from there.
Alright, my upkeep. I'll make a sapling. Draw.
Because this guy exists for some reason still.
Root bound
After you've
trash.
chosen that as a sapling choice,
Enters the
I'm gonna
battlefield
pay
tapped
1
unless you control a
Create
mountain
a
or a
2/2.
forest, which I control plenty.
changeling.
Alright, I will tap 7 to play
Mr. Squirrel's not yet to
Spine
make
of
one.
Ishsaw.
Ooh, that's a good one.
When it enters, destroy target permanent. I feel like I need to take something like this little trample guy.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, that did just kill Trey.
It did kill Trey. Yeah.
just now. Yeah.
I thought about that as this commander, and I was a little unsure. Go to combat. I will send a 12-12, 9 sapperlings, bootlegger's stash, the chariot.
Which creates a copy of a token.
Correct. And I will make a sapling. In my combat phase, I will choose to attack Sean.
Okay. So from here,
Say goodbye.
To all my critters.
I don't think I can kill them all. What?
Huh?
I don't think I can kill them all. What are you talking about?
God, this.
I'm
God.
6 to 8 life. I'm probably just gonna take some damage.
You could probably
You
take
can
all
take
of
it from these guys. I don't mind. Like, cards, no big deal.
I think we'll put these 3 here. We'll put a 9, 14, and a 3-5 in front of Galta.
Okay.
And then I'll put an 8-8 in front of one of the 4-4s that's attacking.
Okay.
And then, I mean, they're not dying. So
I know, I'm just marking
Sorting
which
them,
ones you
yeah.
bar.
Yeah, you're good. I'll put 3 sapperlings in front of
3
1,
seconds.
2, and a sapperling.
Okay.
And I'll take the rest, honestly. Whatever it ends up being.
All right, so
What is it, like 30
3,
damage?
3, 6, 9.
3, 6, 9,
12,
12,
15,
15,
And I'll gain
18,
3 from
21,
lifelink before this guy dies.
24 damage. And then I get to choose this?
Yeah,
Well, I want to...
That will not kill it.
Yeah.
it won't
It's got
kill it.
more.
That's the problem.
Oh my god. I guess we'll kill this guy then.
Yeah, that's it. He is not a part of this world anymore, and my sapperlings will die.
You are my sapperlings.
I'll need it in a moment.
A little sapperling hanging in there. This one dies.
And Sean takes 24.
Oh no!
No.
You're almost down to 40, man.
It's like he's almost
Oh
back
my
to the
goodness.
start.
It's getting there.
I feel dead.
All right, I will go ahead and pass my turn.
Nice.
Pass your turn to the dead man.
I will
Make a
untap.
sapling on your upkeep.
Upkeep, no triggers, draw. I will place a forest for turn, which will create a treasure token due to tireless provisioner.
Oh, at your
All
end
right.
step. Sorry, I'll make a sapperling.
Okay.
Can I
Tap
have the
force.
token I just gave you? I'm sorry.
Into Golgari Signet,
I keep it in his
Top
way
of
like
swamp.
I'm not gonna need it.
and play Woe Strider. Let's make this work. All right.
Yay.
So, makes a goat, which I believe is at the bottom of this. A goat. I make a goat.
The goat.
Tap these 4 squirrels, and this squirrel, and this squirrel, and this squirrel, and hell, this squirrel. So those to pump up Nested Shambler. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he gets 20.
Okay.
So he's at 21 currently. I'm now going to sacrifice this
Nice.
Nested Shambler with Woe Strider, where I scry 1.
Okay.
Cool. I'll just leave it on top. And then I will create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is Nested Shambler's power.
Okay.
Upon sacrificing this, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain life. All right, and then I will create
21.
21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 21 squirrels. They do enter tapped.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and just sacrifice 21 squirrels
Nice.
and scry 21 times.
Okay.
So you guys lose 42 life
Okay.
from that.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm dead.
Both
Good
from
game.
when a token leaving and then when a creature dies.
Nice.
And then I'm going to gain 42, and I'm just going to what do you get? 4? I'm going to sacrifice 2 of these soldiers
Okay. Good game.
to do 2 more.
Wow.
Good game, guys.
Good game.
You just murdered us real quick.
That's the power of the token deck.
Well,
All right.
that was great playing with all of you.
GG's.
Yeah, good game.
Go cross.
Crossy cross.
Oh, good stuff,
Good
sir.
game. Wait, you want a handshake? You get a handshake.
Handshakes.
We already did
Handshakes all around.
All right. Thank you for joining us for today.
I hope y'all liked it. It was an interesting game.
Murdered.
I mean, you had to do that. I was gonna kill you on my turn
Yeah,
after all that.
It was gonna.
Thanks for catching this episode of Box Battles.
We hope you enjoyed the gameplay.
Like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
And don't forget to press the notification button down below.
We'll see you next time.